Hey everyone, I hope you're paying attention because what I'm about to reveal is so messy. It's disrespectful and jaw-dropping that it might just blow up the internet once more. Remy isn't just trending though. She's spiraling, and Claressa Shields just smiled on camera and confirmed that she plans to have a baby with Papoose. Yes. A baby with the same Papoose who is still legally married to Remy, not separated or divorced. How did we get here? It isn't just another celebrity love triangle. It's war disguised as motherhood, and Claressa didn't hint or tease. Don't go anywhere because this story is deep, dirty, and dripping with drama. Let's get started. Just when we thought the Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa love triangle had peaked, Claressa Shields said, "Wait, hold my mic." She said it loud and proudly, as if she were announcing a championship fight. And Remy's word on the street is that she broke down emotionally. Trust was broken. Glass was shattered. And let's face it, when a woman loses her man and learns that a baby is on the way, that's an attack on her entire existence. Because apparently stealing a man isn't enough these days. You also need to plant roots, raise legacies, and send a direct nuclear missile to the ex-wife's heart with a baby announcement. Now, let's go back in time for the lost souls in the back. We're talking about Remy, the legendary rap artist Bronze. Royalty, the ride-or-die wife who supported Papoose during his prime and slump. Yes, even behind the present walls, they were that couple. And everyone said that if Remy and Papoose couldn't make it, there was no hope left in the world. When Remy and Papoose's marriage hit a rough patch, Claressa swooped in like it was the first round of a title fight. But instead of gloves, she came with lashes, a lace front, and a game plan. The turning point was Claressa's now infamous birthday party. Yes, the same party where Papoose shocked everyone by publicly proposing to her like Remy never existed. Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated boxing champion, and now allegedly Remy's worst nightmare. Their drama began with quiet rumors, whispers, and the occasional shady post. But she quickly went from shadowy side character to main villain. While Remy didn't publicly express her feelings, insiders said she was devastated and left the party early, wearing a black hoodie and a look that said, "I wish * would." Days later, Claressa sat down for an interview, looking composed and classy, sipping sparkling water as if she hadn't just destroyed someone's decade-long marriage. And then she said, "I wish * would." As if ordering dessert. The internet nearly exploded. Wasn't just bold, it was nuclear. Claressa didn't announce a relationship. Instead, she announced a bloodline shift. Remy likely dreamed of the family, the legacy, and the headlines. And let's not forget, that is the same Claressa who once told followers to keep to themselves and mind their own business. Yes, we're planning to start a family. Boom, mic drop. The interviewer blinked twice. The cameraman coughed. The entire internet froze. A baby and a whole child with a Papoose. Pays them, but now she's driving right through Ree's Lane and honking twice as she does it. According to people close to the situation, by close, we mean nosy cousins with screenshot fingers room. Mai was completely unaware of what was going on. And the baby talk and family plans blindsided her. One source said Remy was so shocked by the news that she locked herself in her dressing room for hours before making an appearance at a private gala. Another said she smashed her phone after seeing the video go viral on Twitter. Within an hour of the interview, social media went into overdrive. Fans shared pictures of Remy and Papoose's marriage. One tweet said, "And he gave her this." Others weren't so nice. Some defended Claressa, calling her a queen who knows what she wants. One user wrote, "Why are you all mad she won?" Remy fumbled, and another posted, "Let's be real, if he was so in love that he wouldn't have left Claressa. It's just doing what Remy couldn't." Rue requested Papoose Cricket's total radio silence, without a post, quote, or even a reaction gif. Some claim he's avoiding the controversy because he knows he made a big mistake, while others say he's keeping quiet because he knows he messed up badly. If the rumors that this pregnancy plan has been in the works for some time are true, then we may be witnessing one of the most calculated public betrayals in recent hip-hop history. Let's take a look at what happened next. As far back as 3 months ago, her manager, Claressa, was prepared to begin building with Papoose. That's right. 3 months coincided with the time Remy and Papoose were allegedly working on their marriage behind closed doors. Let that sink in. Remy was trying to make things right. Claressa was planning a family. And Papoose was reportedly caught between being a franchise starter and a family man. The drama doesn't end there, though, because another source, this time a former assistant who worked events for both Claressa and Remy, claims that there has been brewing tension behind the scenes. With the baby plan confirmed on record, silence is growing louder. There has been no official statement, rebuttal interview, or shady boots. But if the look on her face outside that club last Friday tells us anything, it's that Remy is done. The assistant claims that Remy knew something was wrong for months when Papoose began skipping studio sessions and turning off his location during trips. The last straw was a receipt for a custom baby charm necklace not for Remy, nor for their daughter, but allegedly for Claressa, found in the glove box left out by accident. Or was someone trying to get caught? Playing quiet because even though Claressa might have won the round, this fight is just getting started. Just when we thought this story couldn't get any worse, it did, because within 24 hours of Claressa's video going live, social media detectives got to work and discovered, let's just say, the streets have receipts with timestamps of screen recording of a private Claressa Instagram story that had never been posted publicly but was purportedly screen recorded by one of her close friends. Who turned snake? A verified gossip page shared screenshots of a FaceTime call purportedly between Claressa and a posh baby boutique in Miami. In the clip, you can hear Claressa off-camera gambling while someone who is likely Papoose says, "You've better not let anyone know we're trying already." Trying what? Trying who? We all know what that means. But hold on. It gets better or worse depending on who you're rooting for. Claressa is seen pointing at cribs, asking about gender-neutral aesthetics, and laughing when the shop owner asks, "You planning early, huh?" "I like to be ready before the internet starts talking." It was too late, but Remy Lost Teen didn't say anything for long because Ree's publicist abruptly posted a mysterious Instagram story with 5 terrifying words. A black screen, white text, no tags, and no context. People immediately thought they had won the internet over, but they were wrong. They began deciphering it as if it were a Beyoncé lyric, a warning, or the prelude to a diss track. Memes were going viral, TikTokers were acting out the entire drama like it was Shakespeare. And fan accounts began piecing together. A leaked audio message purportedly from Papoose and an unidentified friend was posted on blogs, and just as everything was beginning to calm down, someone dropped a bomb. In it, a voice that sounded suspiciously like Papoose says, "I'm indeed, bro. I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know she'd take it public like that. She, Claressa." The blogs went viral, with Papoose's regrets baby drama trending on Twitter for 6 hours straight and even receiving a donkey of the day from Charlemagne. She stated stuff like, "Claressa was creeping for Montias. My sister knew she tried to save her marriage anyway, and now she gotta wake up to baby talk." Papoose should be ashamed of himself during her 23-minute live feed on Instagram. It's humiliation, not just disrespect. You don't publicly start a family with your rebound while your wife is still wearing the ring you gave her. The most famous part of the live performance was perhaps when Rooney's boom mic dropped that sentence, which resulted in merch memes, ringtone audios, and even TikTok audio remixes. The responses were divided, loud and emotional. Remy bombarded the internet with old pictures, heartfelt captions, and even petitions calling for protection for Black women in toxic industry relationships. Yes, it worked, but Claressa clapped back, calling Remy bitter, outdated, and incapable of accepting that she was outplayed. One Twitter thread even read, "Papoose isn't property." If he moved on, that's his choice, and Claressa didn't steal him. Then a third group appeared. Papoose wrote all those bars about loyalty, only to fumble it for a gender-revealed tragedy. Now, everywhere you look, the narrative keeps shifting from betrayal to pity. Isn't just about love, it's about control, power, and getting ahead of a story, even if it hasn't happened yet. This brings us back to Remy, because despite her mostly silent demeanor, she was spotted at a recent industry dinner with a face beat, dress, flawless hair, and a look that said, "You may think I'm down, but I'm not." Claressa was never actually pregnant and isn't even actively trying, but the tip claimed it was PR leverage, finished. And guess who was with her? A tall, well-dressed mystery man who had social media in a chokehold. By sunrise, people are already speculating about whether Remy is recovering, planning something, or finally going to share her side of the story. Because one thing is certain, the Remy who smiled through betrayal is no longer there. The question isn't just what Claressa did, but also what Remy is going to do next. And that's exactly where we'll pick up in part 3, because this fallout is just getting started. Let's start with the legal aspect, because baby Remy Ma is done playing the role of the silent victim. Several sources have confirmed that Remy has consulted her legal team, and not just for divorce proceedings. We're talking about defamation, slander, emotional distress, and even an alleged restraining order request. It's not just messy anymore, though. It's dangerous because not only is it about broken hearts and poor decisions, but it's also about reputations, contracts, and lawsuits. Planned to cause a public outburst, a move that might affect Rhee's brand endorsements, brand deals, and professional image. If you think that sounds dramatic, you haven't seen the documents. A leaked legal letter purportedly written by Rhee's lawyer was posted on blogs, claiming that Claressa made deliberate public statements intended to harm the lawful spouse's emotional health. That sentence alone sent Twitter into a tailspin. But while Remy was meeting with lawyers, Claressa was securing brand deals. You read that correctly. 3 new brand deals were reportedly signed by Claressa after her baby announcement went viral, including a wellness company that sells prenatal vitamins, a baby clothing line that wants to work with a boxing mom campaign, and a reality TV development deal that is purportedly called Fighter Fionn Future Mom The Audacity. Astronomical, but Carnival steals quickly in Hollywood because the day after that announcement, 2 of Claressa's longtime sponsors, a luxury fashion brand and a sports drink company, went suspiciously silent. A few clicks later, and guess what? Both companies removed her name from their official press kits because they allegedly don't want to be involved in the kind of scandal that ends up on every shave blog in the nation. The public is firmly sympathetic to Rama, who, let's not forget, built her legacy from prison bars to Billboard charts with her raw talent and ride-or-die loyalty. Meanwhile, the hip-hop community is choosing sides and becoming more political behind the scenes. Joe reportedly stopped communicating with Papoose completely in a now-deleted tweet, writing, "Some men don't deserve who rides for them." In a surprising turn of events, Cardi B reportedly personally contacted Remy to provide support and advise her to remain strong because, true, a few female rappers have defended Claressa, saying that she is being unfairly vilified for wanting a future with someone she loves. One underground artist even tweeted, "You all defending Remy like she didn't do Easy Dirty last year. Let Claressa be happy. Woo!" Wins don't need to be rushed, but not everyone teams with Remy. Then, like the cherry on top of a poisonous cake, he eventually leaked a private email conversation purportedly between Rhee's manager and a producer at a prominent TV network that discussed a Talal affair. The title revealed the Remy story. According to the emails, the project would include exclusive footage, sit-down interviews, and even moments from the day she learned of the baby's arrival. The emails also mention a full emotional arc of redemption through resilience and the possibility of a follow-up music project. You guessed it, Rhee's sister, who went live last week. But what about Papoose? After days of silence, Papoose finally decided to speak. He shared a black and white selfie with the caption, "Growth is painful, truth is unattractive, yet both are essential." A war zone, the remark said. Half the fans called him brave. The other half dragged him through the digital mud with memes, clown emojis, and comparisons to Tristan Thompson. But the real twist, Remy unfollowed him. And not just on Instagram, in real life. Sources say Remy has officially moved out of their shared home and relocated to a luxury apartment in Lower Manhattan. The same source claims she told friends, "It's not about revenge anymore. It's about peace. I've got nothing more to give him." And Claressa, she's still posting like nothing happened. Her latest story is a boomerang of her and Papoose clinking glasses with the caption, "Building hours. Unbothered even when you win. The man, you still have to deal with the mess." So that smile seems a little forced, and the hand placement is not as tight. Now, people are wondering if this was a PR disaster or a power move. Did Claressa win, or was it just a way to increase her own backlash? Will Remy emerge from this with the documentaries and a platinum? The first thing that is evident is that this wasn't just a scandal. It was a collapse, a takedown, and a front row seat to the unraveling of a love story that once served as the model for Black love and hip-hop. All it took was one woman, one ring, and one baby planned too many. Now that the tea has been spilled, the ring has been snatched, and the baby rumors are out in the open, we're left with one burning question. Who actually won here? Is it Claressa, glowing, smirking, and allegedly choosing baby names with Ava? Gossip blogs are the only true winners because, let's face it, we're not just watching a scandal. We're watching a strategic collapse, a brand war, and possibly even the trailer for next year's most toxic reality show. So we ask, should Remy get the last word in a full diss track, or should Claressa be praised for pursuing her goals or called out for them? Is it Remy, emotionally broken but planning something bigger behind closed doors with an industry comeback that might just turn her pain into platinum? We're reading Evering, and if you want more exclusive scoops, leaked footage, breakdowns, and viral drama hotter than Rhee's missing engagement ring, you already know what to do.